Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lenka, and today I've got another story for you. I've got a story that I dedicate to the Drills and Chills event, so it's all about Halloween and all fun stuff that happens on Halloween. But today I like to tell you where the first black cat of Halloween came from. This is a story written by Elaesa Jones. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Long ago, before tabbies and calicos, all cats had fur as white as snow. Every cat was so alike that they had to wear collars to tell one apart from the other. Some had yarn around their necks, some wore ribbons, others wore colorful lace, and those who lived with the wealthy had rich gemstones around their necks. This had always been the case, and because they could tell each other apart, the white cats all got along as well as all cats do. Yeah, well. However, it was during October that one white cat by the name of Bartok was biting and clawing at his blue lace collar in a desperate attempt to get it off. For he had gotten in trouble with the king's cat, because he had beaten him twice at tell-a-tale, and he declared that Bartok had cheated and was able to peek at the cards. He was demanding the catnip wine and money back, and that Bartok be thrown in the dungeons for his cheating. Bartok, in truth, had just gotten really lucky, and pretended to be able to see the cards to get a laugh out of some of the servants. Regardless, the king's cat wanted Bartok in the dungeons, and so Bartok was running and hiding for his 9 lives. Bartok had just avoided the guards when he bumped into a witch by the name of Agatha, who was fetching water from the local well to use in her potion brewing. "Well, what has your fur all ruffled up, my friend?" she asked the panting Bartok, and she offered him her bucket to drink from. "Who wouldn't be as distressed as I am when my coat is on the line, because the king's cat wants me thrown in the dungeons for a bit of harmless fun," he replied between sips of water, and he told the witch his whole story, about how he played tell-a-tale and how he tried to make the servants laugh by pretending that he could see Alexander, the king's cat's, cards. Agatha listened and nodded. Having a soft spot for cats, she wanted to help Bartok. "Sounds like you're in a bit of a tight corner," she said as she walked back to her home, with Bartok following close behind her, nodding his head in agreement. "If I had a way to either convince him that I was just joking or scare him away, then I wouldn't have to spend every day watching my back," he said, as he followed her inside her cottage and rubbed his body against her broom. That got Agatha thinking. "Maybe there is a way you can do that," she mused, as she filled her cauldron with the well water. "If you had a little bit of magic, just enough for some flash, then Alexander and the king might be scared to throw you in the dungeon." Bartok nodded with a purr, for that was certainly a most sensible idea. "Could you give me some magic?" he meowed politely. Now, Bartok was a sensible cat, spending his days going from place to place. However, he was truly happy in the village, and the people liked him because he was a champion mouser and a rat catcher. The people liked him, and he liked the people. He had even done Agatha many favors and always lent a helping paw when it was needed. Of course, I'll be happy to give you a little magic, for you have done many good deeds for everyone in the kingdom, Agatha replied as she stroked his soft white fur, which got a bashful purr or three from Bartok. Might I suggest that you change the color of your fur to something that stands out along with the magic you'll soon have? Bartok nodded eagerly in agreement. I like the sound of that, he replied. Between you and me, I was getting tired of the color white. And with that, he dashed out of her cottage and visited the local painter. Good day to you, painter. May I borrow some of your time to have my white coat painted? He meowed politely as he hopped onto the stool. That's an unusual request, Bartok, the painter replied as he set his palette on the table. But I'd be more than happy to do it. What color would you like to be painted? Bartok looked at the many colors on the painter's palette, but the color he found himself drawn to was black. Kind painter, may I please have my coat painted black? He asked, and the painter did just that and painted Bartok black, which is actually not really a color, but yeah, this aside. From the tips of his ears to the tip of his tail, the painter had even painted his nose and paws black. Bartok looked at his new coat over in the mirror. He much preferred this color than the white of his original coat. He thanked the painter and paid him with a diamond. That's so cute. Bartok returned to Agatha's cottage and could smell the sweet-smelling brew in the cauldron. What do you think of my new coat? He asked, as he posed and spun his black coat. Hey, I think it suits you much better than white, Agatha replied, as she stirred a handful of spices into the bubbling brew. It was almost ready for the now black cat. Bartok smiled and did the sweeping for Agatha, as she brewed the potion that would give him magic. I warn you, when you drink this potion and you have your magic, many people will either like you or hate you, Agatha said, as she scooped a ladleful of the potion from the cauldron. Bartok ran his pink tongue over his jaws. It was a risk, but he had 9 lives for a reason. I accept this fate, and the troubles that will come with it, he replied, as he watched her pour the ladleful of potion into a saucer for him. Bartok politely lapped up the potion. It was warm and sweet like catnip on his tongue. As he drank, he felt all full of vim and vigor, like he had eaten some ginger snaps. When he finished the potion, his fur had fluffed up from the tips of his ears to the tip of his tail. He tapped his paws against the floor. What kind of magic do I have? He mewed eagerly like a kitten on its birthday. A little bit of luck magic and some conjuring, with a dash of misty step, Agatha replied, and she dusted her apron off. Bartok thanked her multiple times and spent the majority of October dashing to and fro, practicing his magic. He skillfully avoided the guards left and right, preparing for when he would make his grand entrance at the castle on Halloween. When Halloween arrived, he woke up extra early and strolled about town, giving people in the village good luck. He hummed a silly autumn tune and clicked his heels together, feeling quite cheerful. Many other cats saw him strolling about, and they decided to color their coats as well. Some chose a tabby stripe, others chose spots, and some chose calico splotches. Some of the cats, on the other hand, preferred to have white coats, but they found it interesting that many were changing their color. At breakfast on the dot, Bartok appeared before the king and Alexander. "Good morning to you, sire, and Alexander," he said, as he bowed respectively. At the sight of Bartok, Alexander spat out his milk on the red carpet. "Bartok? What happened to you?" he stuttered as he looked at a former white cat. Bartok grinned a Cheshire grin. "Oh, just strolling about. I came to tell you that I didn't cheat when I played tell-a-tale with you," he replied politely, and he saw Alexander glare at him, but he wasn't worried. "I don't care," Alexander hissed. "If I say you cheated, then you cheated, and I want you thrown in the dungeon." He arched his back and hissed, fluffing his white fur coat up. At this, Bartok snarled, and with a tap of his left paw, a small storm cloud appeared over Alexander's head, looking like it was about to rain on him at any time. This definitely got Alexander's attention, and he ceased his hissing. "Bartok, where did you learn that?" he mewed nervously. He had had a grooming day yesterday, and he didn't want his fluffy white fur to get wet. "I learned a bit of magic while I was hiding from the guards, and I have some luck magic," Bartok replied with a cheeky purr. "I can give people good luck or bad luck." "Bad luck?" Alexander mewed as he eyed the storm cloud above him, and he immediately felt his pride shrinking into the size of a mouse. "Yup, bad luck," Bartok replied. "Like bad naps, annoying mice, and don't say it," Alexander whispered with a shiver. "Bent whiskers," Bartok said with a light growl. At that, Alexander mewed like a frightened kitten. "Maybe I was a bit hasty to judge you," he said, and he watched the storm cloud shrank ever so lightly. Bartok's ears perked up. "You still think I cheated?" he asked conversationally. Alexander shook his head vigorously. "No, no, 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 you didn't cheat. I'm sorry. Please, just make the rain cloud disappear," he meowed pitifully. He was nearly shivering on his velvet pillow as he watched the little storm cloud disappear. An apology was all Bartok wanted. With that, he took a bow and left. He took a bit of time to wish others a happy Halloween, and he brought Agatha back a chocolate mouse with almond ears and a spun sugar tail. As Agatha had said, Bartok faced hardships with his new life. While some people were kind to him, others became frightened of him and tried to drive him away. Some even tried to kill him, but he always got away, and he never ended up with anything more than the occasional scrape or cut. He didn't mind though. This made his new life quite the adventure. Alexander learned a good lesson of humility that day, and whenever the other cats played games with him, he minded his temper and wasn't too quick to judge others. The other cats started marrying with the cats with white coats, and in return their kittens had different colored coats. As for Bartok, he was the same kind-hearted cat that everyone knew. After losing one of his lives to a miller who thought he was bad luck, Bartok stayed in Agatha's cottage. The two got along quite well, and every Halloween Agatha would take Bartok on her broom and fly off into the night to celebrate Halloween with the ghosts, ghouls, and other witches and wizards. Bartok's new look caught on, and soon almost every witch and wizard in the forest had a black cat of their own. Ever since, black cats have danced and celebrated Halloween with witches, ghosts, and ghouls, as well as be the talk of superstition and luck. And that is the story of the first black cat of Halloween. Yay! So, interesting story. Don't you think so? So, what do you think? Black cats. What do you think, people? Are black cats a lucky sign for you, or are they bad luck? Well, actually, I adore black cats. I adore black cats, really. Except for the black cat three houses down. That's really an asshole. I'm so sorry, but it's true. Like, there's this black cat who always comes to pee in our garage or on the doormat that's outside. And he never leaves my cats alone. Like, he can come out of the bushes and then jump at Gypsy, and Gypsy has to hide up all the way in the tree, and it's not fun. And one day I was trying to chase that cat away, and it's a male cat, and I don't know what happened. He was running off, but then he stopped, and all of a sudden he went on his hind leg, and he lashed out at me, and it was like there was blood drawn. Yeah, I was like, what did you do, you bastard? I'm sorry about my language, but I was so angry. And normally I don't curse, but when I'm angry, I really angry. And when someone hurts me, I'm really like, yeah, I was, oh my God. But since then, I think I gained respect of Gypsy, because they say, I'm sorry to be yawning. They say that when you want to gain a cat's trust, you have to scare the cats that don't belong on their territory away. And I find it sorry for the other cats, but actually that's kind of true. So I don't know. And yeah, about black cats, I used to have, when I was a teenager, I had a black cat, and his name was Casper. Yeah, like my son Casper, but more like, uh, do you know this? On Christmas, there are the three wise men that come to visit Jesus, and there's one of them, the black one, I think, is Gasper or Gaspar. I don't know how you call him, but we say Gaspar. And yeah, I had a black cat named Casper. Oh, and that was the sweetest cat. Oh my God, he was so sweet. So normally I would take the bus to school, and in the evening, when the bus stopped in the village, but I had to walk home. That was a long walk. And almost every time, my black cat, he would sit at the corner of the street just waiting for me, and then he would walk home with me. And I thought it was so much. I don't know how he knew that I was coming. Maybe he smelled it, or he was just like aware that it was almost every day at the same time. So and he would be waiting for me, and that's when I started to call him Casper the Wise. And I think that suits so well, that name. So yeah, I'm so fond of black cats. And if I could, I would have another black cat, but I have already got two cats. So yeah, that's more than enough, I think. Yeah, a little bit about a painting I'm working on right now. So as you can see, I'm doing the checkerboard method, and I wanted to try that out because um, those training wheels, they they give me the EBGBs. I'm so tired of them, and I just want to finish this painting. And I wanted to try out the checkerboard methods to see if I could find a way around the guide circles, but actually it doesn't work at all. It's just they are still coming through, even though I try to place them exactly on the spot. Um, because I think the drills aren't really consistent. So they're smaller drills, bigger drills, and I tried my best so hard to put them on the circles, but yeah, it's still a nightmare. So and maybe when the light pad is dimmed, maybe then you won't see them as much. But yeah, I will have to check that when it's finished. But hmm, I don't think I will ever try another canvas unless they changed up and they got rid of the training wheels. So yeah, sorry to say it, but luckily the artwork of Sarah Richter is now also available at Diamond Painting Deutschland, as well as other companies, I believe. I don't know where I saw it, but she's at Diamond Painting Deutschland, and there the paintings are about 90, 80 colors, something like that. So I'm just gonna let Gypsy in. Sorry, just a moment. She's what? Come on. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, you're sweet girl. Yeah. Bye bye. So that's Gypsy. She's so cute. So, what was I talking about? Okay, yeah, the art of Sarah Richter. So it's available at Diamond Painting Deutschland, and apparently she will be working together with Diamond Art Club as well. So, but that's, yeah, I don't know if it must be true, but because she said that it was in the works to work together with Diamond Art Club, so that would be so awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. Then, oh my god, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. So, what else did I want to tell you? Tommy is really singing. Is he's cute. So, what else? So this week I won't be getting diamond painting, so I'm so sorry, but for this week there won't be an unboxing because apparently, yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Still waiting on the Dye Moon shop that I ordered, and my special custom will be coming on Monday, but I still have got some ideas for videos this week. So normally tomorrow, I don't know if it will be tomorrow, it can be Thursday. I want to try something out with my diamond painting drills, so something completely different, so watch out for that. And yeah, then so this week, I'm sorry, I'm not MIA, but it's just because there's little on its way. I do have some diamond paintings that I want to show you guys, but yeah, I don't know. We will see. We will see. But I've got something very fun to do tomorrow or Thursday. And tomorrow my kids are away from school, so it's no school. They've got a day off, so yay. Yippee. So yeah, I don't know if I will be able to film tomorrow. It depends on how they are behaving, and if they want to leave mom alone or not. And as you can see, I've got a tattoo like thing on my hand. Um, I made an order at I don't know if you've seen these advertisements of Inkbox already. Um, yeah, that's something different. So I don't know who knows the company, but Inkbox, they have got like these tattoos that are not permanent. It's like ink that goes into your skin. So they're not adhesive or anything. It's like you have to peel something off and then leave the tattoo on for the thingy on for like 60 minutes, and then afterwards you pull it off and you've got like this ink stain on your wherever you want it. But so I had two on my hands, but I cannot show you because this is a voiceover. So I will try to put in some photographs otherwise, because I photographed everything. So, but what did I do? They they say that you have to put on some clothes to prevent ink from spreading the first night. And of course, I didn't heed the message. Yeah, I did, but problem was I was tucking Marie in her bed, and she got scared and started to cry. I don't know why, but I went over to comfort her, and I crawled into bed with her just to comfort her, but I fell asleep. And when I woke up, she said, "Mom, are you going to bed?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, baby girl, sorry." So I went to bed without even thinking that I had on my Inkbox tattoos. And so the next day I wake up with, yeah, ink everywhere. I got ink in my neck. I don't know how it got there because I put a tattoo in my neck, but then apparently I didn't know. What do I do when I'm sleeping? Like one of the tattoos made imprints on my cheek because apparently I slept with my hand under my cheek, and my husband was laughing at me because he said, "What are you doing to yourself?" And I've got one. That's actually a very good one. That's in, yeah. How do you call my underarm? But it's yeah. I will put up the pictures a little bit. So, and two on my shoulders. One of them is already almost faded, but I put them on because I was this weekend. I went to the concert. My husband was playing with his bands, and of course, me having my little midlife crisis. I believe I wanted to, yeah, be there and just, uh, yeah, fit in a little bit. What's happening? I don't know if my video is there's something wrong with the video, so I will let you guys go. I hope this will fix itself. If not, that will be a total disaster because I was talking so much. So yeah, this completely aside, I hope you like the story. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider to do so and become a part of this beautiful family. And you can also hit the bell, so then you get notified every time I put up another video, or you can just give me a thumbs up on your way out. Either way, if you're watching this, it helps the channel, so I thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And I hope you have so much fun with the Drills and Chills event. So I will see you next time. Bye guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.